Okay, wir schreiben heute für wen jetzt? Sayori.
Sayori für die da.
Ja, schreiben wir für die jetzt.
Okay. Then let's go.
Ja, das sag ich mal nicht.
Summer.
Suicide. Ja, Suicide.
Also ich finde das gar nicht so schlecht eigentlich.
Calm. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Tozubei.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
Oh.
Nah? That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just want to look at it.
Uh-huh.
Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 smaller coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you planned to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option.
Wow.
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles.
Ach, das warst du, sorry.
I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always.
Aha. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Tozubei to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Mach weiter, bitte, danke. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the retribution. That! Still coming from you,
Das doch dies voll wie ich.
Ja, okay, stimmt vielleicht ein bisschen. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool... Ach nee, das bist du.
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club room before she even told me.
But... you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Ow. What was... A cookie!
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though.
Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good.
Alter, was? Ein bisschen falsches
Erst
Geräusch,
mal kotzen.
Simon.
Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her
Ich glaube,
mouth.
sie kotzt wirklich gleich. Oh nein.
I bit
I bit my tongue.
Oh.
Erstmal auslachen.
You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try? Sie fühlt das alles weg.
Jeez. Beggars. Yeah, beggars? Beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one?
Why? Still really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Ah, jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Ooh.
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kind kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori...
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Ew. Where's Monica, anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay.
Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She probably...
It's okay, that's good.
She's pretty popular after all.
Huh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true.
Excuse me?
Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense though. Would you have heard the bell ring at... you'd heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? That wasn't the way you played music as well, Monica.
I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
That's...
Was soll das denn jetzt? Gotta go fast.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
Ich sag schon, ich will nicht mehr klicken.
Yay!
That sounds cool.
Was bist du, Mann?
I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Tozube. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks! So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave also Yori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monika.
We are probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though.
Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds.
That doesn't solve the problem though.
Yeah? What do you mean?
Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's most important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds.
What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh? That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick?
Oh, what kind? Cupcakes, maybe?
Well, I guess we could.
Cupcakes!
Cupcakes!
Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that.
You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly.
That wasn't why you suggested it.
Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy.
Cupcakes it is then.
I'm hungry.
Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things that make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Wow! I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair.
Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club.
Does our school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it.
Don't say that loud. That's so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monika overheard.
It's true though.
Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself.
How is it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair's sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair's just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger.
But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that.
Hey, you meanie.
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
Oh,
Das ist doch nicht nett, ey, Mensch. That's super mean. Ja, genau, das habe ich gerade gesagt.
yeah.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind.
Oh, this is special.
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things.
Huh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near your chest. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again.
Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that?
But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more.
Phew. That's so much better. Ich
Sayori
meine, hätten sie jetzt den zugelassen, hätten sie natürlich auch ein neues Charaktermodell.
Deswegen dachte ich mir auch gerade, das wäre viel zu anstrengend. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
Uh-huh. I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are of taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, sorry.
Oh, but I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Huh? Monika suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote
Yay!
now?
Sayori! Ah,
Yay.
ich hab's predicted, ich wollte es eigentlich gar nicht sagen. Achso, bin ich das? Ach, ja klar. Tosube, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem.
Gut, wen nehmen wir diesmal zuerst?
Ja, wir müssen
Die
wohl zu
Klickfrau
Sayori
kann wählen.
eigentlich.
Du bist die Klickfrau, wähl irgendwas.
Ich will es hinter mir haben.
Du willst hinter dir haben?
Ja.
Ach so, das.
Yeah. Well, it's not terrible. But it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed.
Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time.
Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
Eh, you think so?
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here.
So, gib dir Mühe. Ist ein bisschen länger vielleicht.
Oh yo, oh Gott. Ich weiß nicht.
Das wird schön, ne?
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders, that's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone.
Ja,
Das
das ist nicht nett.
Echt nicht.
Aber Spinnen sind schon ziemlich ekelig.
Geht.
Sie sind ziemlich ekelig, jetzt mach
Sie sind
weiter.
schon nicht eklig, wenn sie bei einem am Körper sind, dann ist es eklig.
Sie sind, auch wenn sie nicht in meinem Körper sind, eklig.
Ja, okay. Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies.
Ja.
Yeah.
Ja.
And it helps people realize how stupid they are being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Ja, Spinnen sind schon echt scheiße.
Do you know people like that?
Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they would make fun of it, of you, or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they are hurting anyone? As they are not hurting anyone.
Solange die Leute wehtun, ist doch alles gut.
And it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Well, you're definitely right.
Da muss ich meinen Verlauf gar nicht mehr löschen.
Alles
I
klar.
can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Danke.
Ja.
Sag nicht ja.
Ja.
Wer
So,
will?
wen wollen wir jetzt? Wenn du willst. Schnippst nicht immer zur Musik.
Dann Yuri.
Yuri.
Yuri-san.
Are you still mad at me
Hä?
for disrespecting Natsuki yesterday? Because reading this poem. Now I know you got mad at me because you prefer her writing over mine.
That's not really true.
Meaning when I respected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Was machst du? Du sollst jetzt nicht in Energy nehmen.
Los!
Oh no!
Liest du
Yuri.
lieber?
You might be reading into this a little too much.
How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Du kannst nicht so drehen, du lenkst mich voll ab damit. Weil du die ganze Zeit klickst, während du versuchst die Dose zu öffnen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monika wants. But it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayuri.
Yuri!
Please. It makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need.
Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide to that request. Alter, sie hat jetzt schon direkt keinen Bock mehr auf uns, Alter. Holy shit, ey.
Wir haben nicht mal ein Gedicht bekommen, oder?
Deswegen, die hat einfach gar keinen Bock mehr auf uns.
Holy
Yay.
shit.
Ja, dann, Monika.
Monika.
Kann ich wieder richtig viel lesen.
Oh ja, sick.
Hi again, Tuzobe. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for the day? Sure, here we go. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well... We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle... Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's really unexpected. That's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me!
Du musst mal ein Lied denken. Das Meme-Lied schlechthin. Ich weiß aber gerade nicht, wie es heißt, verdammt.
Was?
Das Meme-Lied schlechthin.
Meme-Lied?
Ja, es ist ein übelstes Meme.
Welches denn?
Ich kann es gerade nicht singen, aber das von Evanescence halt. Warte. Wake me up!
Genau!
Okay.
Aber ich hatte sogar ein anderes Lied im Kopf.
Ja, echt? Nein, ich habe nur dachte das im
Ich
Kopf.
hatte was von...
Okay, egal, wir fangen jetzt an mit Save Me.
Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless... Load me. Alter, save.
Vielleicht sollten wir speichern.
Save me. Speicher mal, save. Hey, Speicher. Speicher, ja.
Feuer auf so 2. War. Return.
Krass.
It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write it. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
Na, Mensch, nicht noch mehr speichern.
No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with a reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this a tip even about writing?
Ich weiß nicht.
What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today.
Oh, wow.
Thanks for listening.
Ich hoffe, das hat euch geholfen.
What the fuck, Alter, es war voll Angst.